the air and scream it out. Oh yeah. Who needs some real love in that night? Put your hands in the air. Calling on girls. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Good morning. Man, I am stuck in some traffic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm stuck in some traffic. I'm stuck in some traffic. I'm stuck in some traffic. Stop, stop, stop and go. I ain't complaining. What up, Tara? This the perfect time for us to chat now. So I'm stuck. Pretty much. Moving slow. Good morning, everybody. Did you hear what's going on in Jersey? Woo. Did you hear what's going on in Jersey, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, the governor that came out. They in need of help. Yes, they are. They in need of help, ladies and gentlemen. They need some help. They are desperate for nurses. And they saying it's going to take over 6 years to get it fixed. I'm getting this back as usual. Shout out to Tara. Shout out to Nurse Viv in the building. Good morning. Yeah, they say it's getting desperate out there. I'm so mad that the state I live in is not a compact state. It's just ridiculous. It's a great Friday because I'm off tonight. Lucky you. Shout out to Nina. Good morning, Nina. How y'all doing this morning? Hopefully y'all having a good morning. As y'all can see, look, I'm about to show y'all. I'm between 3 semi-trucks. Look at this. Look at that. Just stopped in traffic. Between 3 semi-trucks. 1, 2, and 3. Crazy. But you know, I knew the job was dangerous when I took it. I don't know if I'm gonna get through that second week, but yeah, man, I'm just irritated that Michigan is not a compact state, man. But for those of you who don't live in compact states like myself, and everybody that's out in California, y'all ain't compact either. I believe New Jersey, maybe one of them ones. They gonna need some help. Jersey license is easy to get. I'm going to have to send you my flyer for my trucking company so you can hold on. Wait a minute. Somebody put another comment up there so I can see that one. You got a trucking company, Tara? And you a nurse too? Are you a nurse too? You drive a truck. I used to be a truck driver. Who needs some real love in their life? Man, I was listening to old school R&B this morning. Man, there was some good R&B in the early 2000s, man. Damn. They don't make R&B no more. I ain't gonna cap. That simp R&B was some of the best R&B. Niggas begging. But yeah. So New Jersey know what they gotta do. Shout out to Sean Don. So you can do a drop for me. Just shoot me an email. We can talk. We can definitely talk for sure. I'm a nurse 23 years. Got a staffing company, agency, training center company. Oh yeah, we gonna have to get you. Okay, well yeah, hit me, holla at me. Send me an email, cjkyles90@gmail.com, and we can get you on the show as a guest. Shout out to Sean down in the building. So New Jersey gonna have to get that bag up. Shoot, y'all gonna have to pay. Y'all see what California doing? They came out there looking sad too, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about over 100,000 nurses finna leave. You dig? They finna leave the state. It's over with. They stuck. They stuck right now. Hey, what you already know. They know what they gotta do. I wouldn't be surprised if they started grandfathering in LPNs out there soon into them hospitals, man. Into them hospitals are trying to have them be RNs first. You dig? Try to have them do that RN. All right, you grandfather there, you got your license. Boom, there you go. They finna need some help. They finna need some help, man. But yeah, man, it's finna get crazy. That's why I hope all y'all that's watching this really start to get in the game, because it's about to be so much money. And the crazy part is, too, for the ones that's ready to eat, it's always gonna be there. These people, these nurses do not, a lot of these nurses don't want to eat. Ooh! Dang, y'all, look at this. Wait, hold on. Oh, I thought that was something. I thought a car had flipped on the side. I'm about to give you the exclusive. It's just a bunch of dudes out here working, doing the roads and stuff. But let me ask y'all a question in the chat. How much of a sign-on bonus have to give y'all? Well, how much of a sign-on bonus would a hospital have to give y'all in order for y'all to sign for 2 years? Let's say hospitals are now doing deals like, you know, they starting to draft nurses and all that kind of stuff. They say hospitals are really starting to do that. How much would you take? All right, let a nurse cook. I might have to get that on a shirt. How much of a bonus would you take to sign for 2 years? And what would your hourly rate have to be? I was thinking about that last night. $10K minimum of a bonus for 2 years? You're going to need more than that, Nurseville. I know you said that's minimum, but for 2 years, I need at least, for two, knowing the shortage we about to be in, I need at least 50. I need at least 50. I need at least 50K all day and night. 10K, 10 to 75K. Oh, she said 75K for 2 years. Them the numbers I like. I need about 50. I was thinking 75 for 2 years. I take 75, but I tell them 75, but I will settle at 50. And I need 25 up front. I need 25 bands up front. But I wouldn't sign a it would have to be a bag if they wanted me to sign for 3-4 years minimum. I've seen 75 for RN. So are you talking about? Oh yeah. So okay, I'm talking about a sign-on bonus. So you saying 75? So if you was a RN, how much would they have to pay you hourly for you to sign on for 3 years? Major hospital system. Okay, 75 major hospital system. Okay. I would need all benefits paid for by the hospital. I would need all benefits paid for by the hospital. I would need them to contribute nicely to my 401k. You dig? I would need a clause in the contract that says with a 90-day notice, I can leave because it's a contract. I get that. I can leave if I feel like if for any reason that I feel like I'm being harassed or something like that, or if I feel like it's people out to get me. If it's very important, I put a clause in there. It's like signing your life away, though. I feel you. No, I understand too. I get it. Oh, and shout out to all the MAs up in here. I appreciate y'all too. Shout out to all my MAs in the building. I think, because that's finna start happening. And you would think, like, we live in a system now where the hospitals take care of the sick. The fact that medical care, as of now, is not the easiest path and I'm talking about the easiest path to $1 million, is absolutely mind-blowing to me. If we could pay these athletes $100 million, $200 million to do that, I feel like there's no reason why your medical team in your country should not be more than straight. You dig? Shout out to JR in the building. But yeah, I feel like it should be more than straight. Shouldn't no nurse have to be struggling. Shouldn't no nurse have to be struggling. Man, when I tell y'all, healthcare and teachers, man, y'all couldn't pay me enough to be no teacher. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's not enough money in the world for me to be a teacher. Shout out to the MAs and the med techs in the building. But yeah, it's not enough money for me to be a teacher. Y'all see them little demonic kids up in them schools telling them teachers to shut up? Yeah, because, and they getting worse and worse. Did y'all see them, that little kid, 5 years old at his graduation, and she talking about some, all right now class, he talking about some, shut the fuck up. Oh, I would have beat his little butt. Oh my God. He talking about some, shut the fuck up. She talking about, you need to go. He talking about some, no, B. 5 years old. And the daddy gonna try to snatch him up. Nah, nigga, he heard it from you. And you want me to come to school? They might as well get his prison numbers ready. And I'm sorry I had to say that. But who trying to teach that? I ain't got time for that nonsense. Shoot. That video on YouTube, though, type in like Kenny Gardner cusses that teacher or something. Man, when I told you that video, I probably watched that video about 40 times straight. Man, that video had my stomach hurting. I was laughing so hard. Oh my God. I'm trying to tell you. They got a teaching shortage. I know, but and they gonna have one too. Because they ain't trying to pay teachers no money. That's low key. Now you talk about passion. You talk about passion. To be a teacher, that's 80% passion, because teachers ain't getting paid nothing. Man, I feel bad for a lot of these teachers. And you got seasonal times off? No. I'm thankful for all the good teachers out there. I'm thankful for all the good teachers out there. Nobody, because not me later down on the other side is crazy. No nurse should be working. I think somebody said no nurse should be working 2 jobs. Man, we should be like going in. I feel like all nurses going in should start off at 6 figures. All nurses should start off. Shout out to Sharice in the building. Let me see. No nurse should be working 2 jobs to make ends meet. Especially, I mean, I don't think you got to work 2 jobs to make ends meet. Some of that comes down to just poor financial decisions. You dig? I know a couple teachers going back to school for nursing. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Can you blame them? They ain't getting no money up in there. Shoot, the med techs can talk about them. Med techs be like, well, at least I ain't no teacher. Let me stop. No more. No, because people don't really be saying I got something against med tech. I really don't. It was just jokes. But can I get 20 likes, please? It was 19, 20 y'all in here. Can I please get 19 and 20 likes? It helps me with the algorithm. Y'all see I'm at 3,800 subscribers, trying to get to 4,000 within a week. Shoot. Help a brother out. Man, I know, I need to stop. I am going to stop. This is my last time. I'm just really trying to help, that's all. I'm really trying to help because this seniors out there, like shout out to all my seniors getting that bag $25, $30, $40 an hour. Man, seniors out there running that shit up. I know teachers that don't want to go back, period. Does that make them a bad person? Hell no. Hell no. Don't make them make them smart. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I can't. I don't play with other people's kids. I don't even want to play with my own if I had some. Shoot. Which I don't. That's why I don't have none, because I don't want to play with my own kids. I look like trying to play with yours. They want to talk back. Shut up, teacher. I'm very responsible. I'm on the road to 5K. There you go. I couldn't read that long one. I'm very responsible with my money, but when you mortgage, hardly any money left. I feel you. No, I feel you, Marie. But shoot, man, like that's what, you know, you gotta get that OT, stack that bread. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stack, you know, I mean, it depends on what state you in too. Your mortgage might be hella high. So that's what I'm saying, like, that's why I don't rush to make financial decisions like that, like buying a house and all that kind of stuff. And you know what I'm saying, like, nothing wrong with buying a house. It's just, you know, it's just, I try to think about things like ahead, if that makes sense. But I do understand that a lot of the times most of our money gonna come from overtime. A lot of people don't like to work overtime, but that's just what it is. And then once you know, stack that bread, then you can calm down. But and I'm not saying this is about you, but I'm just speaking in general now. But you know, I know a lot of nurses personally that be talking about how broke they are. I know some that's always getting to the money and it's coming in abundance, but I do know some that's just lazy. You know what I'm saying? That don't want to work once a week, don't really feel like it, calling off every day. And now, you know, that's why we trying to tell cats stack up $20,000 first before you go through everything super crazy. Yeah, stack up 10, 20,000. Get that thing going. Cause it ain't easy, but it's doable. I'll say that. It's definitely doable. I get OT without even trying. Facts. Any money at all. Let's see. So I know teachers that, you know, yeah. That's a job. You talk about passion, though, for real. You have to love children. You have to love teaching, because to me, that juice ain't worth the squeeze. That juice ain't nowhere near the squeeze. I'm on no. Hell no. Hell no. But it's finna get bad though, man. All these articles popping up out of nowhere. All these hospitals getting closed. They tired of that. You know what I'm saying? All these people working like slaves. That's why I say you'll feel a lot better at the sit. Right. I'm telling you. You're gonna feel better. You ain't gonna take no. You got $20,000 in the bank, like for real. You got $20,000 in the bank, man. The cats can't even talk to you the wrong way. For real. I'm talking about just sitting in the bank, not stuff. You know, not you taking it out and use. I'm talking about just, you know, just sitting in the bank. You know, maybe you got you a HYSA savings account or whatever. You know, put your paper in or something like that. But your whole swag finna be different. Shout out to Buttercream in the building. Buttercream, are you a girl? I hope you a girl with a name like Buttercream. I hope you a girl with a name like Buttercream. Let me see. Sometimes they're taking care of a ton of family members, so I mean, that's nothing can really add up. I'm not a nurse, but I know my family is waiting for my cash cow time. Yeah, a lot of that stuff matters. That's why, again, I always preface this by saying that I don't speak for every nurse. I speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a lot of mouths to feed. I don't have kids, so I never try to speak for nobody else. I speak for me and the people that can relate to me. I speak for the hustlers. I speak for the people the 60-hour gang, the people that's out there getting it. That, you know what I'm saying? The men who out here trying to conquer the world and have the world as their playground. I can't speak to the I can't speak to the guy that's tied down with, a bunch of kids and a haggard wife. You know what I'm saying? That got him on the ball and chain, and he can't work that much because she want to be at home with him, and the baby crying, and the kids is failing in class. Like, I don't know about that. I know some people is living that life, though. I don't know nothing about that life. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. So that's why I don't ever try to speak for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what a lot of experiences are like for other people. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that this nurse game is real, and it can provide you the paper that you need. It just depends on what situation you in and how much and how hard you're willing to go. Shit, you got 3-4 kids, then you gonna have to work like you got 3-4 kids. You dig? So, CJ, I worked as a med tech through nursing school, and it helped me a lot. I'm playing, but you went to school, though. You went to school. That's my point. I'm saying, like, if you a med tech, you should go to school because you're definitely doing everything that the nurses are doing. You're just getting paid less in the assisted living facility. I'm not crapping on being a med tech. I'm just saying it don't make sense to work just as hard or harder than the nurse in the assisted living facility and get paid less. That don't register. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to, that's all I'm saying. Okay, just pack me in the vacation bag. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. They know, They already know what I mean. Oh, okay, so Buttercream is a girl. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want no big burly dude up in here with a beard named Buttercream on my chat. No, come back with something masculine. We celebrate masculinity over here. We don't got time for that. But shout out to Buttercream. It doesn't make sense to be an MA. It's like it doesn't make sense. Stop it, J.I. Stop it. A CNA is good. It's CNAs out here getting $25, $30, $40 an hour, okay? I tell you this. I would be out here being a CNA before MA. I'm not going to go back down this road. You dig? I'm not finna go back down this road. But nah, yeah. But shout out to all the med techs out there. I'm saying, just take that upgrade. That's all. That's all. But that's why I really be trying to talk to my young people. You know what I'm saying? That don't have no kids and stuff like that, because you can set the game up differently if you start off from a place to where you getting great money. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you start making good money, young with no children, it really changes the outlook on your life. It changes a lot of things and how you look at life. Because I'm gonna be real. A lot of people, I gotta call you back, bro. A lot of people have kids out of boredom. A lot of kids, and I'm not saying all, and this is why I be trying to talk to the younger people who ain't got them. A lot of people have kids out of boredom, accidents, and just don't have nothing to do. When you start making money, good money at a young age, it'll change the whole way you outline yourself. Because when you, okay, I'll call you back. Because when you broke as a man, if you broke as a man, you liable to lay up and impregnate just about any chick. Because you broke and you just happy to be getting some. But when you start to get money as a man early with no kids and stuff like that, you gonna weigh your options out a little bit more. You dig? You gonna weigh your options out a little bit more when you young and you trying to get paper. Because you're not gonna just lay up with any old chick then. You like, look, man, I'm doing good for myself. I got money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing well. So I don't want to lay up with LaShonda all day. Somebody gonna have to come better and show me something else because I'm getting to the bag now. I got money and I got things to lose. See, when you broke and you out here just slanging D, you ain't got nothing to lose. So that's how you end up with 4, 5, 6, 7 kids by a bunch of hood rats. You dig? So that's why I'm saying when you start getting money young and you start putting yourself in a position, the trajectory of your life really, really, really changes. Because you be starting to think things. I'm so glad I went to school when I did and didn't have no kids. Because what I thought I was going to do versus what I'm going to do is what I'm doing now is a complete 180, and I'm so glad it happened. Because I'm getting to do things and I'm getting to see things at a young age that I probably would have eventually gotten to, but the role would have been a little bit more difficult. That's all I'm saying. The role would have been a little bit more difficult had I, shot up the club of a couple mud ducks. That's all I'm saying. Once you start now, it can also be a flip side to that, because when dudes start getting paper, young, dumb, and stupid, a lot of dudes be thinking they're invincible and be reckless with the seed. That's a flip side to that. You don't want to do that. You be thinking, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. No. Somebody said, who was older? Wait, hold on. So I wish I would have became a nurse earlier in life. Let me see. Buttercream said, started off as a CNA back in 98. That's what's up. 98. I became a nurse, bumping that Brandy, sitting on top of the world on the way to the airport. Shout out to Brandy. You need to bump that Angel in Disguise. That's a classic. That's a classic right there. I would be so further ahead. Med Tech to DNP. Definitely go to school. That's a fact. Shout out to Bellamont. Let me see. Nurse Viv need to check out Burna Boy. Sitting on top of the world. That boy sampled Brandy. I'm not really familiar with Burna Boy. I'm on the older spectrum, but I didn't do it for that reason. I got bamboozled, but I'm the mother. What you mean you got bamboozled? What you mean you got bamboozled? You said it changed my life. He was older than me though. Oh, you talking about like with a kid? Let me see. But I didn't advance as much as I should have, so I'm definitely behind. Man, it's never too late to catch up. But that's why I like to talk to the babies, because they don't have to go, you do the things, you make the mistakes, so the babies don't have to. That's why I be saying, like, young dudes, like, strap it up. Young ladies, don't let these dusty ass niggas get you pregnant. Get your stuff together. Start working out. Stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? You want a good quality man. You getting money and all that kind of stuff. Good. That's gonna attract you some good dudes. You know what I'm saying? But you got your own stuff. You got the ability to make your own paper and all that kind of stuff. That's a great thing. Don't be having every man's baby. You dig what I'm saying? A good quality man does not want a haggard womb. I'm sorry to say. Well, it's the truth. I be trying to value the mileage you put on that cooch. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And don't tell every dude all your business too. Sometimes we don't need to know every little thing about you. Some stuff you need to keep to yourself. I know we in this whole transparent era, but every man can't handle it. Shoot, I'm one of them. I don't want to know everything you did in your past. If I like you, and a dude got ran on by eight different dudes at one time, I don't want to know about it. And all that kind of stuff, I don't want to know. It's not for me to know. But don't let me find out. But I don't want to know either. But don't let me find out. CJ, we finna open up a group home and IV therapy. We gonna get the millions. Shout out to Baba T. Holla at me so I can help out with the deal. Shit. Back home from Vegas. Okay. And CJ, shout out to we don't do single mothers. Here's the thing, y'all. I know y'all think I beat up on the single moms. I don't. Okay? I don't beat up on the single moms. But I'm telling my guys that okay. Now, there are some very thorough women out there that have children. Very thorough. Very thorough women. There are some good women out there that have children. And I will say this, fellas. If you are going to be involved with a woman that has a child, here are the prerequisites. Either her child's father needs to be dead or needs to be doing life in prison. You do not want to get with a woman who has this is about to sound so messed up. This is about to sound so messed up. But you don't want to get with a woman that got a bad baby daddy, and you don't want to get with a woman that got a good one. Because I don't care what they say. That window of opportunity is always there. If you're going to do it. And if you are going to entertain it, fellas, you have a 1-kid limit. 1. Preferably a boy. You dig what I'm saying? Preferably a boy. That was just, if I even entertained that was an extremely strict rule. He would either have to be dead or doing a life sentence. And depending on what the life sentence is for, you know what I'm saying? But I don't bash on single mothers though, man. Some of these dudes get off on that. I don't get off on that. I just know that a lot of the time it's a liability. No, my daughter resents me. Woo, now because I never really found a winner. Wow. Oh, you spitting right now. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. But it matters, man. It matters, fellas. Like, you know, that's why, ladies, I really want y'all to protect your womb. Protect your womb. Don't no man want to be all up in no baby graveyard all day. That's all. That's all. And ladies, you wouldn't want that for your son. A girl told me today, well, not today, but the other day, she made a comment on my page talking about she would be okay with her son dating a woman with 8 kids. Come on, man. Now you're just trolling at that point. Wouldn't no woman in her right mind be okay with her successful son with no kids getting with a woman with 8 children by 3 different men? Knock it off. Would you knock it off? Come on now. No mother in a right mind will want that for their son. Because you already know what come with that. You taking on 9 different personalities? No, ma'am. You need to work it out with one of your baby fathers. Cause the high value, man, that's done. That's a wrap. That's insane. I'm not trying to laugh, but it's hilarious. I'm for real though. Shout out to Aqua Rach 8. I want to be a nurse so bad I can't pass the T's. Any suggestions? Keep studying until you pass it. Keep studying until you pass it. I don't care what you gotta do. Hire a tutor. Do what you gotta do until you pass that bit. Quizlet is your answer. Well, Baptiste said it. CJ, tell him, give it to him raw. I'm just saying, man. I just want the best for all my people here. I just want the best. Ladies, if you're gonna let a man shoot your club up, can you just make sure he at least has a career? Like a career with benefits. You dig? I know you wanna rock with the cute thug and all that kind of stuff. I get it. But if you're gonna let him go up in your raw and shoot your club up, can the nigga at least have some benefits? That if y'all have the baby, you can put the baby on his medical insurance. You letting niggas that work second shift at White Castle come up inside you. That's crazy. And then will complain when he don't want to pay child support. He don't have it. He's only making $6.38 an hour. And he got to take care of himself. And he got to support his weed habit. You think he going to pay child support? Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. I'm not saying don't do it, but I would advise you strongly not to do it if you don't have no kids. Now, if you got a kid yourself, then I say that's fair game. Because you can't be a total hypocrite. You dig what I'm saying? You can't be a total hypocrite. Even though if I had a kid, I still wouldn't do it. But I would say that's fair game. You know. Let's see. That's good, but thanks, Bobby T. Let me see. I would tell my grown son this also. Yeah. Nurses are needed through agency. Heck yeah, they needed through agency. I saw if women waited till after marriage to get pregnant, but even that is too much now. Well, welcome. So that sounds ridiculous. What sounds ridiculous? Hell no. What sounds ridiculous? I'm just saying, man. I would hate that, man. I know so many people. It's people I'm related to getting pregnant by niggas who don't have no skill. No skill. Can't drive. Don't have a license. You get sick. Your baby father can't even drive you to the damn hospital. Because he don't have a license. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, that's what I'm saying with y'all, man. Child, I'm telling you, do not let this child support stuff ruin your life. They can take your license. They can take your passport. If you owe back child support, man, they is not playing with you. Y'all better be careful. That's why it's important for y'all to figure out what y'all gonna do early, because that's gonna determine the kind of woman you gonna pick from. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm a nurse, I got my stuff together, you know, I look good, I smell good. Let me get me a woman that got some quality about herself, that want to add to my life, that want to, you know, help me build and all that kind of stuff. Let me do that. Yeah, I know Sharkeisha over here got a big ass, you know what I'm saying, and you know, she got that nice weave and everything like that, and you know, she can fight and all that good stuff. I get all that. She probably a freak. But you know, am I gonna be able to bring Sharkeisha to Africa with me when it's time to go do something fly? Am I gonna be able to bring her to the work parties and all that kind of stuff? Do I gotta worry about her letting another girl get on her nerves? Is she gonna turn up after she drinks some Hennessy? Like, that's the kind of shit you gotta worry about. Like, can you take this girl places? What kind of representation is she gonna be of you when you out there in the world with her when you with her and when you ain't with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff matters. You gotta really vet. That's why I low-key understand arranged marriages, even though I don't necessarily agree with it. I understand it because it makes sense. Because one, it's a business, and then you putting a family at risk by just bringing any old person up in the fold. You can't do that. That's why, like that, like in China, that single mother shit, they don't play that over there. They don't play that baby mama culture. That's not real over there. You a baby mama in China, you're done. It's over with over there. You are done. You're done. They call you leftover women. You're finished. That's a damn near guaranteed way to die alone with your little son or daughter. For real. Let's see. Once your child makes you feel small, it's a wrap. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. They be giving jobless men and janitor the box. We're not finna beat up on the ladies because some of us do dumb shit too. Some of us do dumb shit. Some of us men do dumb shit too. What up, Toya? Nurse Sam for T's tips. On second shift. Continue studying. Oh, yeah. Y'all sharing that, yup. Doesn't matter if they have it. Just lie. You make all the sure you have all the paperwork. Just lie. Ladies, one more question and I'm done. When do this women's intuition kick in? I'm talking to y'all because I feel like we family. You know how many women come like out here say, my women's intuition told me this, or my women's intuition told me that. How come the women's intuition don't kick in until after you find out he a bum? That's what I want to know. Where the hell does women's intuition kick in? Because if it only kick in until after the damage has been done, it really ain't worth shit. And then you probably shouldn't even mention it no more. I would even start to question if it was even a real thing. At that point, because I'd be like, I don't want to ever hear about women's intuition again. It's too many. He tricked me. He tricked you? You got women's intuition. How does that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But I know better though. I know a lot of the times it ain't that he tricked you. You thought you could change him. And I'm not saying that's the case in all areas, but a lot of the times he showed you who he was from the beginning. You slept. A lot of the times you sleep with him when he was married or when he was dealing with another woman. But they be thinking the cooch is they particular cooch is so powerful that I'm gonna change him. This baby gonna change him. Okay. All right. Well, let's find out. How much of a change? Yeah, he changed all right. He changed all right. Let's see. Bro, 8 kids, that's like a soccer team. Yeah. For sure. Let's see. Yep. Man. Yep. Let's see. A woman needs a strong male figure when picking a man. That's the truth they don't want to hear. Maybe sexual attraction is connected / tie. Of course it is. Of course. Her intuition malfunctions. In love with their potential rather the actual person. A lot of it is based off sex. There you go. Now we getting to the truth. We're getting to the truth now. We can tell the truth and shame the devil. Amen. Amen. Some people really be enjoying the moment and look over things, and when common sense kicks in, they realize it wasn't worth it. So, in other words, that intuition is bullshit, is what you're saying. In other words, gotta be more than, yeah, of course, that'll get old eventually. Sometimes they don't realize that there's no potential. Oh, they be knowing. Ray ain't had a job in 5 years. They could barely write his name. You know, he a little dusty. His clothes is dingy. He only washed up maybe 2 to 3 times a week. They know. They definitely know. You know, a lot of them know. I ain't gonna say some don't get tricked. I'm sure every now and then a few get tricked. But, nah, for the most part, nah, I ain't buying it. That's why if I had a daughter, I would be hell on my daughter. But see, I understand that when a woman is involved emotionally, all shit is out the window. Logic no longer, it takes a lot of BS. It takes a lot of hurt for in some cases for logic to kick in, because that's why I say that's why Derrick Jackson will always win, because as long as he remains what a woman will want from a physical standpoint, he will always have a fan base, and it'll always be women who's ready to throw panties at him, and he's always going to be a winner, because that's all it takes. Because what did I say earlier? A beautiful lie is better than a bitter truth. You dig? Yes, give me the lie. Yes, for now it feels good. The lie feels good. Give me the lie. Absolutely. But it just always comes back in the end. It always just comes back to haunt you and comes back to bite you in the end. That's all. Yeah, and fellas, we do the same thing. You thinking you pipe her down real good, you can change her. You trying to turn a thought into Martha Stewart and all that kind of stuff, when you knew good and well she wasn't about that life. And then you get upset when you get her pregnant and she show you who she really is. You knew she wasn't nothing. You knew she was good for eating hot Cheetos and popping that ass. That's about it. That's about it. And she can fight real good or something like that. But that's about it. You knew she really wasn't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? She just looked good. She smelled good. She had all the little Victoria's Secret fragrances. You dig what I'm saying? She got that nice little tight outfit from Rainbow that you like. You knew what was going on. Okay? And the night that you shot the club up, you instantly regret it, because you knew she wasn't getting rid of it. You knew she was keeping it. You did. You know it's bad when females, dating coaches, are giving up on modern females. That's why I like the sprinkle lady. I love the sprinkle lady. She is entertaining as hell. I love the sprinkle lady. Shout out to her. Post-nut clarity. Yes, that's a real thing. Let's see, Bloomer Orchard said it beat her the whole time, but sometimes we as women ignore it. Yep, I know. And like you said, we think we can change him for various reasons. Yeah. I say we because I am a woman. I have made mistakes myself. Oh yeah, we know. That's all right though. Yes, don't go past the lie. You have to maintain it. Yep. Nurseville, we ain't inviting CJ to our wedding this December. He tripping. Nurse Viv married. She got a whole husband. Oh, I ain't trying to, I'm sorry, Nurse Viv. I didn't know if that was supposed to be out there or not. Become better than a lie. Yeah. But you don't have to be better than a lie, because that's all some women require. And that's all some quality women require. Because, and see, this is where I feel bad for my young female nurses that's coming up too. Because y'all are a rock and a hard place. Young female nurses are going to have it the absolute worst when it comes to social relationships and dating and mating. Because young, like the young ones, this girl's getting their RNs at 22, 23 years old. So from a very young age, they are starting to see what their earning potential is like. And that is going to play a major factor in how they deal with men if they were not taught differently at a younger age. But here's the thing. They are going to have a rude awakening, because they are going to realize that the 23-year-old men, for the most part, are not going to be what they want them to be at 23 years old for the most part. It's very rare that you have a 23, 24-year-old male that got his shit together like that. Very rare. Not saying that they ain't out there, because they are, but it's very rare. But if you got a 22, 23, 24-year-old dude that's on the same level as the female RN, getting money, got himself together, got his own crib, got his own car, no kids, can do what he want as he please, do you really think practically that young man gonna want just one woman at that time in his life? Come on, man, we gotta be serious. We gotta be serious. And then, okay, so say she gonna probably try to go for the older man. He's probably married or involved in a serious relationship. He's probably even more established than a 23-year-old. You dig what I'm saying? He probably got a couple mistresses on the side. And you know, when nurses making that kind of bread, they ain't trying to be nobody's mistresses. It takes an older nurse who done been in the game a while, that's tired of working as much, that might, all right. And I'm not saying that's the case. You gonna have some dudes out there that's not about that life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that life, but everybody ain't like me. There's a lot of dudes out there that got plenty hoes all over the world that's getting that money. You dig what I'm saying? And that's just the fact of life. Because they don't put themselves in a position to be chosen. To be chosen. Like I told y'all about my two nursing friends that go to the DR every 2 weeks. They don't even deal with people in the States. They go to the DR they work 2 weeks and go to the DR. They tried to get me to go, but I said, no, I'm in a relationship. But they be like, man, they be out of here. Man, when I say the world is your playground, the world is your playground. The world is their playground. And see, that's something. And then it's going, you know, the young RNs that's getting that money, they're going to be upset. Because I see a lot of old RNs that's out here, and that's not, shout out to the older ladies, that's out here on Instagram, that's constantly paying for trips. But then when you catch them on a late night, where all the good men at? I am the table. Why he don't bring nothing to the table? Well, man, unfortunately, it's a lot of dudes who don't have their shit together. And there's a lot of good men out there, but he might not be making what you making, and you don't want to deal with him. So, you out of luck. You out of luck. Said Derrick Jackson is red pilled as F. He just has a business model of lying to women. That is all. He ain't game goofy though. His ex-wife part of the rotation knowingly. Oh yeah, I think she the ringleader. I think she the ringleader. Real talk. Who is the sprinkle lady? Oh, her name's Shera7. I love her. Y'all go watch her content. She is funny. But she is leading women to a life of loneliness too, though. But she's hilarious. I love Shera7. I love Shera7. I watch her on TikTok all the time. Boy, she know how to make a broke nigga mad. That junk be so funny. Yeah, she on YouTube. Young female and male nurses, any young high earning are targets. Oh yeah, ladies, because Oh yeah, because when you young, you gonna get the professional baby daddies trying to holler. Oh, you a nurse? Hey, big money. Hey, big money. Nurse, that's why it's important to move in with your own class. I'm 23, one kid, a couple things going, and it's hard to keep the phone off late night. That's what I'm saying. And fellas, again, the kid situations don't work for you the same way how it works for ladies. See, if you got a kid, fellas, and you provide for your child, and you do a great job, that makes you even more of a catch. Because instinctively, it's telling the woman like, damn, okay, he can take care of a kid. He got his shit together. He ain't dusty. He take care of his kid. He actually part of his kid's life. And he can take care of me. Boy, her ovaries gonna be popping. Now you better be careful, because that's gonna send signals to her like, oh, she might want a kid herself. So watch out for that. I've had chicks tell me that they just want to feel like they're not being cheated on. That's hilarious. They want to feel. What? That's hilarious. Oh my God! But but that's why I'm so happy for all my little sisters in the nursing game, though. I'm so happy for them, because they really is breaking generational curses. They doing a thing. They looking good while doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of them. I am proud of them. I am not a hater. There'd be a lot of niggas on their pages hating. I'm like, nigga, what you hating on them for? Go step your shit up. Let me see. I agree with Bevity. Bat in your league. Yeah, it's levels. I disagree with JR. Older women ain't putting up with it. Well, it just depends on where the older woman is in her life. Nurse Viv, you married. But it's a lot of women your age that's not. That are willing to take. I've had women tell me to my face that they don't mind. They would not mind being the second wife or the side chick to a dude that's got his shit together. So the game is a little bit different. You're married, you got your man, you won the game. But it's a lot of losers out here that ain't even touched first base. Oh yeah. It's a lot of women that's going to be working for the rest of their life with no option to not work. See, it's one thing to want to work and not have to work, but it's another thing when you absolutely positively have to work for the rest of your life. That's a different thing. And when I see a lot of these and it's so ironic, because all I see is female housekeepers at both my jobs, and they both over 60, hobbling, back bent over, tired. That's a scary reality to when you really think about it. And I hear these women talk about how scared they are for how they finna be for the rest of their days. That's crazy. They just waiting for somebody to come save them. So yeah, it's a lot of women that don't feel like you, Nurse Viv, unfortunately. Yeah, it's sad. CJ, where did you get all this knowledge? From y'all, listening to y'all, to women, working in a nursing home, my father. You know what I'm saying? Nursing home is always a class on female nature. It's just you watch and you observe. And when you're doing it from a non-thirsty perspective, you can see it for what it really is. You know what I'm saying? And some of it is actually disheartening. I wouldn't say red pill, but when you see it for what it truly is, then you just learn how to adapt to certain things. Just like a lot of guys get so upset because they think being a good man is enough when it's not. There's a lot of good men out here that are broke as fuck and homeless. Being a good man is not enough. Sometimes you gotta be ruthless, and you gotta be a bad man to make it. Sometimes you gotta hurt feelings and step on people to make it. But not step on people in a bad way to where you hurting somebody, but you gotta put yourself first to get out here and survive. It's a lot of people that done lost everything being a good man. Look at MC Hammer. Blew all his money being in the hood, being a good man. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not how you know. You do that, you're gonna end up broke. You're gonna end up broke. Yes, she is. A life of loneliness. Once again, our lady needs a strong man. Yep. It seems like the standards are lower for guys. It is, because there's so many of y'all. It's a lot lower for us. We don't gotta do much. To get a quality woman in 2023, the standard, the requirements are so low. It's the lowest it's ever been in life. For a man. That's why I don't understand all these red pill niggas. I don't get it, because to get a woman in 2023, it has never been easier. It has never been easier because the requirements are so low. You don't even gotta take a woman on a date no more. It's so low. That's why I don't understand these red pill dudes. Like, I don't get the connection with the hate. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these dudes are just socially awkward because they spent their whole life in the house and online. They don't even know how to interact with people, not just women, but other men too. And they translate that into females are bad, all bad, and all that kind of stuff. That's dumb. But the requirements for a man is so low. All he got to do is have a bare minimum to get a quality woman in 2023. I'm talking about the bare minimum. Don't forget what they talking about online. That 6 figures, that's cap. All you need to get a quality woman, notice I'm saying quality, not a woman, because the standard is even lower for that. All you need to get a quality woman in 2023, you need your own place, you need a car, and a job. Don't matter what kind of job, just some income at this point. Forget all that 6-figure nonsense. You don't need to make 6 figures to get a quality woman. That's cap, okay? All you need is a job and a nice car. I mean, not even a nice car, but a job, a car, and a place. The bare minimum of being an adult. If you want to dress nice, that's a cherry on top. Smell good, that's a cherry on top. Because the value of vagina is so low in 2023. It's absolutely insane. It's so low. And a lot of women have overpriced themselves out of the market. And I say that with respect, but it's the truth. A lot of Generation X women have ruined the millennial women of today. And it's just, the market is so saturated that the value is low. It's not, that's why I said they better hope prostitution nationwide never becomes legal. Because if it does, with this incel culture that we got today, marriage as we know it would cease to exist. It really would. If you telling dudes that they can just hop on an app, because they don't, a lot of these dudes today, I'm gonna keep it real, they don't like women. You know, they don't, and I'm not saying like in a, you know, they gay, but they don't like women. Women irritate them. They don't want to be around them. I've heard a lot of dudes say that. They don't like women. They don't want to talk to women. The only thing a lot of them dudes use women for is to get off. So if you give them dudes an opportunity to have an app to where all they can do is just pick a girl to go and not go to jail, man, marriage and relationships, as we know it, is done. That's what them AI robots, man, y'all finna see something. Hey, you finna see something. I'm married and I see it. Yeah. Nurse Viv, you never been at a woman's house in the late night hour and had them spill their heart out to you because they saw, oh man, that what? Nurse Viv, you work in a nursing home. You know how these women are. You know how these women be talking at the midnight. Damn, I can't believe this. This nigga got this bitch in my car. And you know what time it is, Nurse Viv. That's why I don't understand. Let me see. I'm behind the mug on the comment. I'm gonna read them in a minute. I ain't gotta leave at 3 o'clock today. I go to my regular job today, so I can leave a little bit later, so I can read the comments a little bit. Chop it up for a few more minutes. It's hot as hell already. I ain't complaining. I am not complaining. Hold on, I'm at the park and I'm gonna read these comments. Said, damn, CJ. Why you say damn, CJ? I'm for real. You right about that, J.I. Wait, hold on. What did J.I. say before? He said, Nurse Viv, you've never been at a woman's house in the late night hour and they spill their heart to you because they so lonely and tired of doing it alone, and now they'll settle for a man at all. You ain't even got to go to the house. Just go on YouTube or TikTok. TikTok for real, for real. Oh, no, not the losers. Yeah, the older women become more realistic as life humbles them more. Plenty of women will be side chicks and rotations and then will openly say it. Absolutely. That's very sad. Y'all made me think about it another way. Yep. I guess I was just thinking about it from my own view. I never had to feel that way. But I realized I'm not the average also. Right. You married, you won the game. Used to think my father was a mean man until I became 16 and got the blueprint. He schooled me about female nature. Nurseville, congratulations on winning the game, but the game is ruthless. You can't comprehend the shenanigans in the streets. You were never a part of it. Enjoy being out the way. Yes, enjoy being out the way. Got snatched up at an early age by 26. See, there you go. See, that's what I'm saying, Nurseville. Like, you can't even relate to what a lot of these women is going through. They probably hate talking to you low key because you work because you want to, not because you have to. They probably can't stand talking to you. The red pill ninjas want the women all the hot boys getting. Them cats, I don't know, dude. Them red pill dudes is something else. Stick to your 6 to 8. Dating is a thing of the past. The red pill is about the frustration for a relationship, not sex. It's a difference. That's why they willing to go finding a traditional wife overseas. But they can get that though. They can get that though. A lot of them dudes, not saying all, because some of them dudes got legit cases, but a lot of them dudes don't even put effort into themselves. And they still want they want women to bow down. It don't work like that. We still want dates and much more, but I hear what you're saying. Miss Jim, it's a wrap on, well, let me not say that. It's not a wrap on dates. It's just these cats ain't trying to take, a lot of these dudes ain't trying to go on dates no more. It is big in the car. Yeah, silly. Not even a job. Scam. It's nothing to dig a chick out, but these dudes want long relationships and family. They're frustrated. They can't find a match for her. I'm showing her that you're going to be there for her. Man. I hope you ain't trying to date no younger dude with that mentality, because that's done. They don't understand women, CJ. You are wrong. It's true. AI robot coming. Oh man, the tea is spilled on. Yeah. You doing 12s or 16? I'm gonna do a 12 tonight. It's trying to connect to Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. Okay, hopefully I'm connected. My homeboy found out his twin girls ain't his, but still gotta pay child support. Bro, that's crazy. That's the type of let me not say that. That's crazy. See that? Why you laugh? That's crazy. He gotta pay child support for kids that ain't his. That's crazy. That's wild. I can't even imagine. Oh my God, he signed the birth certificate. Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine finding out 2 kids that I done raised is not mine. And oh man, I would really like. I would be on some other stuff. I would definitely plead for insanity. That's an example of why men seeking relationships overseas. The courts are wicked in this country. I feel you on that, JL. I do. I really do. That's ridiculous. He gonna lose the house too. Oh my God. Is he black or white, Baba T? Cause you know who don't play that? White men don't play that. I done watched too many ID channel shows. White dudes don't play that. White men do not play that. White men will mess around and take her and the kids on a boating trip, and they'll never be seen again. White dudes do not play that. You do that to a white dude? Oh man. When why you laugh? I'm talking about. Oh yeah, the dates. That's a wrap, Miss Jim. That's a wrap. Because all girls need. Cause see, you might be from a different period of where dates meant something. They mean nothing in 2023. Dates mean absolutely nothing for the most part in 2023. Because it's women that are willing to give it up for a blunt and a Popeye's chicken sandwich. And they're going to have a wonderful time. They have a wonderful time. Versus getting up, getting dressed, coming to come pick you up, take you to a restaurant, having some conversation that they really don't want to have. You dig? Trying to figure out if I'm going to like you or not and all that kind of stuff. And trying to No. These dudes ain't trying to do that. They trying to get straight to the point. They gonna get them a seafood boil bag with some Don Julio and a hood movie on Tubi, and they gonna have a phenomenal time. And it didn't even cost them $50. I got told that I was doing too much because I said $100 is a good amount to spend on the first date. Them young niggas came at me and said, CJ, $100? We not doing that. You tripping, old nigga? I said, well, excuse me. He Jamaican. Ooh. Story about to be on Dateline. Yeah, dating is over with. My homegirl almost got, because she be eating free food every weekend with a dude she ain't got a bang. That's crazy. I'm not paying for nothing off a chick I ain't getting none from. That's slow. I don't know why dudes do that. I like first dates, but I have to smash first, so I know she not playing. That's how I would move in 2023 if I was single. I ain't gonna even cap. I would be moving just like that. I would be moving just like J.I. in 2023 if I was single. Guys ain't wasting no time no more. I heard all these comments. Let's be honest, people are not living in their truth. Childhood trauma that has not been dealt with cause a lot of people's problems for a stable relationship. That's a fact. Right. Baba T said $100. Is you crazy? 2 cups of coffee it is. Shoot. Them young niggas hit me up in the DMs like $100 for a date? Nigga, you tripping. We ain't doing none of that. They said I was tripping, old nigga. I said, damn. I said, y'all not even trying to take them out for $100? I must be doing way too much then. Them niggas looked at me like, bro, is you good? I guess I need one of the old ones. They probably married though. But I'm sure it's somebody out there for you. I'm sure it is. Definitely turning on Belly on Tubi and cracking the Don Julio. Good night, mama. See? See? And that's all these chicks be wanting. Because they want to get pounded out too. Pound Town just left Pound Town. She said her coochie pink, her booty hole brown. That's what they want. They don't want dates. The young ones don't want dates. And they more fun, probably, than a lot of these old ones out here. Sorry. I'm sorry. So you telling me I don't gotta take you out, have unnecessary conversations? I could just get a seafood boil, turn on Tubi, and we going to Pound Town? I can't say that I blame them. Because this is what they've created. I can't say that I blame them. Again, they told me I'm doing too much. With $100. Nigga said $100. Oh, nigga, please. So that's why don't let them fool you and act like they don't go to Applebee's. Oh, they're going to Applebee's for the 2 for $20. Don't let them tell you different. Individuals need to be in tune with themselves spiritually and peacefully and know their worth. Yeah. Let me see. We know these chicks going if they like you. So what is we wasting time for? Now, after them guts, we can go on dates and have fun. But she gotta come off it first. If I was single in 2023, I would be moving just like JR. No, I don't got no side chicks. I don't have no side chicks. Side chicks too expensive. And they disrespectful. I see how they do y'all. I don't want no side chicks. Anything over $21.99. Anyone over $21.99 is doing for two is doing too much. Damn. Ladies, I'm trying to help. They going to the fair for free. That's a whole fact. I seen it with my own eyes. Don't let this internet fool you. How y'all tricking off that bread because they don't know their worth. Monty, the value is low. They've made it low. It's done. They made it so low that it's almost irreparable. I feel sorry for the good, wholesome girl that really wants a relationship, that's really not trying to give up the box, that's really waiting for a good relationship to come along before she give her body to a man. Because depending on how she look, her chances is slim to none. Low vibrational women. Yeah, they might be low vibrational, but they ain't gonna be lonely though. They might be low vibrational, but damn it, you're gonna have a good time. These women know they sleep with men that they don't ever take them on dates. And these women let men know that too, so now they played themselves out of dates. Yes, they do. They have done that. Yes, they have. Pastor Don steal all the single women from the brothers. Praise him. I will be single in 2023 if men were moving like that. You better be lucky you got me, cuz that's how these niggas is moving now. And now the old niggas is getting hip. Now I got, dang, man, please. Nurse Viv, I said this game is ruthless. You better give your man a massage tonight and tell him thank you. Hello. Hello, because it ain't nothing but wolves and hyenas out here. I'm too late, CJ. What you mean too late, CJ? What's too late? It's a guy out there for you. You just got to find him. You got to find him. I ain't gotta lie. I ain't trying to absolve myself. I'm happy in my relationship. I'm happy. I'm good. My girl smell good. She cook good. She do her thug bizzle. She ain't got no kids. Her womb is clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. I'm very good. If they knew better, they would do better. The vibrations stop mattering when they tired of the vibrator. Shoot. Yeah, Babel, you gotta chill, bro. I'm straight. We straight over here. But yeah, man, that's hilarious though. But I swear, if I was single though, and it'll be hard because I'll be trying not to do too much, even though I like to go on trips and stuff like that. That's why I'm glad I'm not single. I'm glad I'm not single because it'll be hard to move because I will come off like an instant trick because of the things that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I like to go to nice restaurants. I like to go to nice places. I like to go on vacation. And you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm enjoying a woman and her company, I would want to do that. But in 2023, if I was to do that, I would be doing too much. I would be doing too much. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they'll be like, CJ, you tripping, bruh. You taking her on a cruise and you taking her to Jamaica and Africa and all that. No, nigga. To Rome, you doing the most. I will be seen as a big old trick out here. Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with being single. It ain't nothing wrong with being single. You know, it's just I know a lot of people don't want to be single. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's a good thing having somebody that you can, you know, spend time with and create memories with. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know because, yeah, I would try to vet, but some of the ladies out here is chameleons. Now, it's the dudes who don't be knowing. Women are some of the best actresses on the planet. I'll be out here being a big old trick. Like, oh, let's go to Chicago for the weekend or something nice. They like, nigga, the young niggas will have to pull me to the side like, nigga, you doing too much. These women talking about waiting 90 days gonna play themselves right out the market. Oh, Lord. Ladies, I hope y'all not doing that in 2023. Talking about making a man wait 90 days and stuff like that. Come on, man. Steve Harvey gonna get y'all played out here. I hope y'all not trying to make no dude, no grown man, wait no 90 days for that's just, man, that's just like telling somebody you gotta wait 90 days to eat some hot Cheetos when there's hot Cheetos everywhere. I hope y'all not still, I hope ain't no grown ass woman talking about some, yeah, you gotta wait 90 days. Come on, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Remember when people dressed up for dates? That's so 2010. Yeah, that's a wrap. Steve Harvey waited for 18 years. Listen, if you think millionaire Steve Harvey wasn't smashing on other things on the side while he admitted to cheating on his wife, you are crazy. See, Steve Harvey is Derek Jackson, but Steve Harvey is just more cringe with it because he's an old nigga from Generation X trying not to sound like he's a simp. You dig what I'm saying? At least with Derek Jackson, what he do, like, we notice is phony. Like, we see through it. With Steve, it almost comes off as he means what he says. That's what's so cringe about it. With Derek Jackson, we know it's bullshit. We, just from how he move and how he talk, we know it's bullshit. That's why I don't have a problem with him. Steve, he's an old nigga, and he always trying to, why? You gotta, just trying to set somebody up. Nah. Doesn't pay to wait 90 days for the woman either. Waiting to see if the peen is trash. There you go. They need to burn all Steve Harvey suits. Oh, I got some Steve Harvey stories, and he's before Gene. Oh, is he a boomer? Oh, okay, he a boomer. I will never respect Steve Harvey ever again. He trash. Steve Harvey and all them rich folks be having side pieces all around. It comes with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta have common sense. This man admitted to cheating on his wife. He made his side chick his wife, and that's why I say, that's how I know. It is so easy. It's so easy, and it's so bad, but it's so easy to sell to women the lie by telling them what you want to hear. If you want to get rich, tell women what they want to hear. This man admitted to making his wife, his side chick, his wife. What? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's mind-blowing people listen to him. But they do. Man, the game he gave Lori is cold. But couldn't imagine if it was... Man, look. First of all, Steve ain't do none of that. Steve ain't gave that woman no game. That's her mama who gave her that game. And to me, Lori don't have no real game. She's just a cute looking girl that like to hop around. I don't understand. But I tell you where the game is with Lori. I'm gonna tell you why dudes like her so much. Dudes like Lori Harvey because she keeps her mouth closed. She really don't do interviews like that. She don't talk about the dudes that she done dealt with in the past. She don't be putting skeletons out like that. She ain't trying to write no tell-all book and all that kind of stuff. That's why dudes mess with her. And that's why dudes like her. Because, yeah, she's out here in the public eye, but she's very, she's very docile, don't talk much, very dainty, she has a very feminine aura about herself that is attractive to a lot of dudes. That's why dudes don't mind dealing with her, knowing her past, because they know their business not gonna be put out there on the streets. You dig what I'm saying? They just know, and she's probably very fun to be around. She ain't trying to be all out there in the spotlight like that. You know what I'm saying? She's like Savannah James almost, to a certain degree. Yeah, you know what she look like, but you really don't know what she sound like. You know what I'm saying? She make the men that she deal with trust her. And when you can have a man with that kind of stature trust you, yeah, you doing something right. You dig what I'm saying? That's why Michael B was so hurt. He was doing too much. He was doing the most. Let me see. Everything that's old is new, and everything that's new has been done before. I agree. Good morning. Steve Harvey is a boomer. Good morning. He's an old ninja trying to tell. Look at his daughter move. Sad but true. Oh, the mama a cold piece. Exactly. That's her mama. Lori getting passed around like a blunt. But the dudes don't care though, because she know how to keep her mouth closed. She did it twice. Yep, she fine and she keep her mouth shut. Yeah. She don't, and the men trust her. She know how to gain a man's trust. That's why, and see, that's something that a lot of chicks can learn from. Be quiet sometimes. Don't be putting your dude's business all out in the streets. You ain't never heard her say one bad thing about the people that she done dealt with. Not one. And dudes be looking at that like, oh, okay, cool. I can rock with her, even if it's temporary. I know my stuff ain't gonna get out here in the streets like that. She don't do a lot of talking. That's very attractive. She follows the OG code, right? She don't run the IG the black. Right. That's why if she maintains herself into her 40s and 50s and stuff like that, if she maintains her look, she is never going to have a problem getting a man. Ever. When she is but see, a lot of these chicks think they can be Lori Harvey, and that's not, no. She is the exception. The very rare exception to the rule. Because even though she's being passed around, you can't really see it like that. You can't really see her hoish ways. You dig what I'm saying? She's not in the spotlight enough to make a dude be like, nah, she a straight up thought. You know what I'm saying? If she keeps herself up, she remains quiet, don't try to get in the front, she'll be able to get wifed up well into her 50s if she chooses to. Now, as she get older, it might not be the hottest dude on the scene, but if Larissa Pippen is getting chosen, Lori Harvey, if she keeps herself looking good, she will have no problem getting a husband at any moment. And she don't have kids. Right. She don't have kids. These chicks don't have Lori Harvey's beauty, but they're gonna lie to themselves anyway. They can't move like that without. But Lori Harvey, she's not my type. I like thicker women. I like thicker girls. So, but if I seen Lori Harvey in the streets, I probably wouldn't recognize her. I probably have to double look, be like, oh, okay, that's her. That's subjective though. You know what I'm saying? You know, NJ set up his son to date Larissa Pippen. That man petty as F. Yeah, yeah. And Scotty's so bitter right now. I really feel bad for him though, because he's crying out for help. See, Larissa Pippen is like the reverse Lori Harvey. She's an old looking broad that niggas done ran through, that's doing too much talking, that's never gonna get wifed up again. Scotty probably will take her back, but no, she's only the fun old chick. Michael Jordan Jr. probably had a little crush on her when he was a kid or something like that, and he just said, well, let me go smash this out a couple times, and she might not be your type. Yeah, I agree. Right, she's globally appealing. I agree 100%. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, she's globally appealing. Yeah, she ain't gonna ever have a problem getting a dude. Never. She's never gonna have a problem she could get wifed up at any moment. At any moment. But that's rare. But again, she's a exception to the rule. Like, it's not a lot of chicks that can move like that do move like that. You know what I'm saying? And not even so much from a beauty aspect, but just from how she carries herself, from her demeanor. She seems like a cool chick to hang out with, just from how she moves. But yeah, Scotty gonna take her back, which is sad, because even the way how Scotty set up, Scotty still got paper. He can go out here and get him a chick. Same with Sierra. Sierra is considered beautiful and is a millionaire in her own right. These chicks ain't trying to move. Right. And I'm not a hater on Russell. Shout out to Russell. I think Russell like all that freaky ish she be doing. Taking all them pictures and stuff like that half naked. I think he love it. I don't understand why people hate on their relationship so much. Because the thing is this, people be like, oh, she still want Future and all that kind of stuff. And maybe so. But if you ask me, she done upgraded his whole swag. He dresses better. You know what I'm saying? He dresses better. When he talk with a little bit more confidence. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they both getting something out of that. Because if she ever leave him, he's still gonna have his paper, but his stock going all the way up. If he keep his swag up the way he got it, I think they balance each other out. So Jonathan Majors being canceled by Disney, he lost all his gigs and now back to right. They set him up with Megan Good. Right. You know that's cap. He don't even like black girls. So you know that's cap. Jonathan Majors do not, he probably has never in his life probably even seen a black coochie in person. What up, Swin? He can't, man, he ain't never messed with no sister. He don't like black girls. He like white women. That's all cap. His PR people is tripping right now. They're like, man, what we gonna do? We gotta get something. He don't have no base. He don't have a black base because black people don't really know who he is. The only reason I know who he is because of Kane. He playing Kane. But black people don't know who he is. And the white people that knew who he was, they ain't messing with him. They was trying to get him over to the black audience with Creed and all that kind of stuff, and it was working. But then this happened. Black people was just like, oh, okay, that's messed up, you know what I'm saying? But we really don't know dude like that. This ain't Denzel. You know what I'm saying? It's not Denzel. It's not, Sam Jackson. Actors that Negroes mess with. You dig what I'm saying? So he don't really got no base. Let me see. King Future really don't miss. Jonathan Majors, okay, I agree, CJ. This is the blackest Russell I've ever seen. Right. She done totally swiped him out. He said absolutely not. Major like snow bunnies and the voice of Umar Johnson. Yeah, that's what he like. That's what he like. Because for him to be that comfortable, if he did what he did, for him to be that comfortable doing that to that girl, you could tell that's all he done dealt with. Because ain't no sister finna let you keep doing that to her. And then they set her up with Megan Good of all people. Like, come on, man. We know. Like, knock it off. At least try to fool us. Man don't like no black women. Never have. That's just a poor PR play. Poor. Yeah, Megan Good is cool. She just... It's out of nowhere, though. And it's such a bad... It's bad when people who not even into entertainment like that think it's fake. Because it just comes off as phony. I mean, but they set him up with a decent looking chick. But I'm just glad they didn't set him up with like Precious or something like that. Because they like to do that too. It is a weird match. Yeah, Megan Good not ugly at all. But the match just don't make sense. I wanted them to set him up with Gabby Sidibe. They said, oh, you know how he could have got... Y'all gonna think I'm trolling? Y'all know how he could have got black people on his side, well, black women, if they would have set him up with Lizzo. They should have set him up with Lizzo. Black woman would be on his job. They should have set him up with Lizzo. If they would have set Jonathan Majors up with Lizzo, and they got some pictures on red carpets, kissing and all that kind of stuff, man, he'll be in every BET movie for the next 20 years. You said no. But what I tell y'all, a beautiful lie is better than a bitter truth. No one will believe he wanted Lizzo. Please. Oh, they'll believe it. That audience will believe it. And that's a good base to have behind you. Laugh at them all you want. But the people that support Lizzo, they mess with Lizzo. That's a good base to have. If I was his PR person, I would have set her up. I would have set him up with Lizzo. I would have called Lizzo and be like, look, Lizzo, I got a bag for you, got a couple million for you. I just need you to, act like you dating my mans right here for about 3-4 months. You dig what I'm saying? We gonna do some public appearances. Y'all gonna be hugged up at the Cheesecake Factory and kissing and all that kind of stuff. And we just gotta make it look real. You dig? Man, they would have been all over that dude. Now the fellas probably wouldn't have bought it. You dig? The fellas probably wouldn't have bought it. The Monique special was terrible. Definitely on BET for 20 strong. On God, he finna be in every BET movie classic. Lizzo would leave any man she was with for Jonathan Majors if he really pressed her. Gabby like white man. Oh, well, that's not really a loss to us, but YB better. YB, who is that? You think to my young boy? Said she is in love with somebody. Okay. Lizzo would leave that man yesterday if Jonathan Majors pressed her. Man, they should have did that one. They should have did that one, man. They should have let him go with Lizzo. He would be back on. Every black woman, almost every black woman that rocked with her and her population would have been the CK and the Conqueror. Shoot. They would have been to see Ant-Man like a mug. What? Him walking on the red carpet with Lizzo? You take him on all the little black shows with her. Take him on Sherry Shepherd. You take him on Tamron Hall. Take him on all the little black shows. Yes. You said nobody will believe it. Ant-Man was dope. I don't know what y'all talking about. Ant-Man was fire. It's the best movie Marvel done put out this year. Because that Black Panther was trash. Ant-Man was fire. I don't know what y'all talking about. Remember when Lizzo tried to press Captain America? Ooh, yeah, I remember that. That wasn't pretty. She really embarrassed herself with that one. I actually felt bad for her when she did that. Because Chris Evans was like, oh, man. That was crazy. I don't know. That was crazy. You know they cut the scene out where Zuri was making... Oh, I heard about that. That movie was garbage, though. Black Panther was so ass, they shouldn't even made that movie. But, let's see. But yeah, I think they should have set her up with Lizzo. Or that chick that run the, the chick, what's her name? The chick that ran the Me Too movement. What's that black girl name that ran the Me Too movement? Babe, what's her name? Tarana Burke. Y'all Google Tarana Burke. They should have set, if they would have set her up with her, oh my God. They should have set, my top 2 picks would have been Lizzo or Tarana Burke. They should have set him up with them two. If they gonna do the black, played out the whole black card thing, I would have either set him up with Tarana Burke or Lizzo. He would have been on. She talking about she married. Like J.I. said, she would have divorced that dude today to be with Jonathan Majors. Tarana Burke. That would have been my picks. That would have been my picks for real, for real. Say she married, huh? She would have been divorced that day. Especially Tarana Burke ain't really got no paper like that. I would have hit her with that paper. I ain't gonna like, look, come get this bread. Might as well set him up with the Crypt Keeper with these lineups. But y'all gotta understand how Hollywood works. Listen, look at Derek Jackson. Why do you think this is working so well for him with his wife? Because his wife represents the general population. She's an average looking woman. She's not stunning. You know, her body is not all that. She don't look like an IG model. This is why it works so well. Because what did I tell y'all? Nobody feels sorry for pretty women. For beautiful women. They really don't feel sorry for Danae Jackson. They just like, oh, you know, a couple chicks that had some abortions. They probably felt it in their spirit. But, you know, other than that, they don't give a damn about her. You know what I'm saying? They don't really care, you know. But she's relatable, though, because she's average. If Danae Jackson was, like, gorgeous, like drop dead gorgeous, nobody will really give a damn. So that's why nobody's really, black women and the average women ain't really buying the whole Megan Good thing. Because honestly, Megan is above. They should have set him up with a Lizzo or Tarana Burke type. That would have worked out better in his favor. Because that's, even though the men probably wouldn't believe it, the delusion of people like them is more powerful than what you perceive as reality and what you don't. It works. That's why that Twilight movie worked so good. Because in the movie Twilight, you had two dudes that were perceived as globally appealing, good-looking dudes beefing over this one average girl. This very average girl. You know what I'm saying? Plain Jane average girl. Nothing about her stood out. She had the body of a 12-year-old. If they would have got a gorgeous girl to play her, the movie wouldn't have worked. What's going on? What's going on? Derek Jackson had her in the rotation and he got her pregnant and let her keep it because she had already had 3 deletions. I don't believe that. Y'all really? I don't think she had no 3 deletions. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Damn. But y'all. But I'm saying that's Twilight had. In order for them to make that movie work, like that movie could have never worked with like a Megan Fox type. It would have never worked. Nobody, no preteen teenage girl would have saw that. No, the average preteen teenage girl would not have saw that. It wouldn't have worked because she would be, no, it just wouldn't have worked. They needed somebody who was very plain, basic, average for that movie to work. Never understood that appeal of the chick in Twilight. I was wondering why they fighting over her. It wasn't for you to understand. Because I understood why they did what they did. You couldn't have no beautiful woman play that part. She says she did an interview on her own mouth. Yeah, but do you believe it? I don't know if I believe that. All the girls will be jealous and tickets wouldn't have sold. Thank you. Exactly. Look at the girl from 50 Shades of Grey. Now, I saw the first one. I saw the first movie. I admit it. I saw the first one. The first movie was trash, but the soundtrack was fire. But again, look at 50 Shades of Grey. Very plain, average, basic looking girl. Got the body of a 12. You always notice that they don't look like normal, fully developed women bodies. They always look very skinny, no ass, no titties, nothing like that. Just very skinny and very plain, but they be the ones with the billionaire and they be going crazy over them. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to appeal to that general audience because most people are average and they want them to buy tickets and buy the product. And the woman has to be able to fantasize herself in that position. If she can't see herself in that position, she's not going to buy into the movie or the film. That's why the chick from 50 Shades had to be very plain looking. I like Twilight and watched all the movies. I seen the first 2. I could never get into it though, for real. never watched 50 Shades of Grey. Just yeah, but the girl from 50 Shades is very, very, very basic looking. But it worked because the movie made hella bread. All right, y'all. I gotta get out of here, man. It's hot as hell, and I gotta take me a nap. But if y'all want to continue this conversation, hit me up. Join me at about 5:50, 5:40. We can continue it. I'll let y'all in a minute. Peace.